going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So as you guys see by the title, today we're going to be working on the F30. This is something that the car has been waiting on, and it's finally going to get the look that it deserves. Obviously, don't get me wrong, it looked good when we bought it, but it had some flaws, and it was only a matter of time before we got those flaws corrected, which required changing the color of the car. We could have left it silver, but Joy wants to make it her own, which, you know, I agree with, because when you buy a car that's almost fully completed, like, it doesn't feel your own until you start changing things, and it's good to change it up a little bit, right? So I am going to be installing the M2 bumper, and even though some of you guys may like the M Sport better, we're still gonna hold on to the bumper. Maybe she might want to go back to it in the future, but I think you guys are gonna like it once it gets completed with the front lip that we have over there, which is actually gonna be sold by Souvenir at some point. Shout out to the guys over at Souvenir for sending this out. Actually, I haven't even looked at it, so I hope it's not damaged, because FedEx likes to damage shit every now and then. But it should look good once it's completed. The color, it's actually one of my favorite colors that I want to even consider doing my car in. So it's gonna fit with, you know, Joy, like the color of the car. So I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is, but just stay tuned. Like, hopefully it should be done in about a week or so. Updates on the E46. Some of you guys have asked about it, if I still even have that car, and yes, I do. The wrap is actually not gonna get finished. The wrap is, yeah, it's just bad. If you guys look at the quarter panel, like, I just can't see myself driving the car like this. So I've decided to pull the plug on the wrap job, and then we're just gonna take it off. Once we drop this car off, I'm just gonna organize the garage again, pull the wrap off. Like, there's so much stuff that needs to get cleaned out. I'm gonna put the door panels back in the car. And then I'm trying to find somebody that can paint it for me. I don't want to go too crazy with the paint job. Like, I don't want it to be show quality vehicle, but obviously I don't want it to look like ass. Like, if I can do it myself, like, I don't want it to look terrible. So I'm trying to find a good medium, just because that car, I am going to be driving it a lot more than the 440. So the wing is still currently not on the car. I took it from the shop because I got upset that obviously the deadline got pushed back again. And after dealing with an extra month and a half of my car not being done when I was told it was going to be done in 2 weeks, I just got really irritated. And I'm usually really nice about things, and I was just not in the greatest mood. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm going to come get the spoiler, the wing, and I'm just going to take it somewhere else. So, you know, still good people. Like, I like the paint work that they do. It's just something that, I mean, I hope that, you know, he doesn't feel like we can't work together, but taking my stuff to him is something that I would only do if I'm not in a big rush. Like, if I can wait 2-3 weeks for something, 4 weeks, then that's somebody that I would go see. But aside from that, like, you know, I just can't do it. So anyways, I'm trying to find somebody to paint the E46. We do have some wheels for sale, BC Forge 19 by 8.5 and 9.5. Offsets are probably 12. No. I want to say around 15 for the back. The fronts might be somewhere between 15 and 25, or maybe even 30. So they're not stamped on the backside for whatever reason. So just take it as it is. But they're good for F30 and E90 non-M sports. I mean, non-M cars. So F30 and E90 non-Ms, come get some wheels. F32, come get them. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna be doing the M2 style bumper. I'm gonna take this off and get everything removed, that way so we can drop it off at the shop with the bumper on, and then that way they can just take it off, do what they gotta do, and, you know, be able to complete the process. I'm not gonna show you guys the tutorial. I did make a video before about this, the whole install, which I will link down below if you guys want to check it out. I did this on my white one. So everything should be pretty self-explanatory. Like, I kind of know what to expect. So we are going to get to work. We're going to also, once we do the bumper, we're going to remove the vinyl up top. This is how it looks now. So when you guys see it, it will have the M2 bumper on. Alright guys, so here is the M2 bumper mounted on. So as you guys can see, it is nighttime now. So I took a break to eat and it got dark. But this is a lip that we are going to be running. I believe this is considered the CS style, but obviously it's not fully the CS just because it's got these little flares. But funny enough, this actually resembles the lip that I was running on my F30, which was off a competition M2, but it actually didn't fit as good as this one does. But it did have the similar fangs on the outside, or fins, but the fins were actually sitting very close to the bumper. So in some cases it was rubbing up against the paint, but this lip is actually made for this bumper. So I'll check with Souvenir when they're going to be selling this, and then once I get a date and all that, then I'll have it in the description down below. Also, I went ahead and took the wrap off the roof, so this is going to be painted, well not painted, but wrapped the same color of the car. But I think this is going to look really good once it's all completed. Very aggressive. Then we got mine over there. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.